Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to day 4 of the Gauntlet. I just hit level 88, and I also just hit level 20 gems, like almost all the way around. I got myself a 6-link short bow from div cards, farming the terrace, farmed myself a Shrieking Essence of Dread that I used to craft this. My quiver is still item level 27. Haven't found a replacement for that, nor my boots. Boots aren't amazing. Gloves are still the same. Devouring Diadem. When I went to run Uber Lab, I happened to get Summon Raging Spirits deal 40% increased damage on here, which seems to be a pretty big, like, meta thing, so it's not what I had planned, but I have that. And yeah, the other big upgrade I got is I switched into this chest. This chest has insane armor and evasion on it, with good life, but all of the suffixes are bad. So should I get an annulment orb? I think I annul this before trying to like link it. But I also wanted the prefix available for Fizz taken as fire and lightning, so I don't know. But with enough armor, I can actually take the Fizz damage, so that's where we're at there. I'm kind of, because this doesn't have any resistances on it, I'm kind of suffering on resistances a bit. Just a little bit low. And that's because of the quiver is kind of keeping me alive there. But I have lightning crafted on absolutely everything because it's on nothing. So that's where we are with things. Got level 20 Caustic Arrow. Looks like I'm 1 int short from Bane hitting its next level. Might need some blessed orbs or something. So the next thing for me to do is we're going to evolve some Toxic Rains and see if I can get a level 21 Toxic Rain. Well, let's go. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Right on. Amazing. I guess that means I leveled more Toxic Rains. Oh, I was going to start leveling my gems for the Storm Rain build, but I'm going to need to be able to kill stuff on this build. Okay, well, I'm about to start farming like a madman for the Harbinger stuff. So, somebody has tried to submit the bounty for the Vol Gems, but they were missing the Vol Breach. So, someone out there is trying to get the bounty that I've been grinding for farming Breach. However, I've farmed a lot of Breaches. I haven't spec'd into increased Splinters at all. So, this is just like the base Splinters I'm getting from Breaches. I farmed so many Breaches. I did a lot of low tier maps to get the short bow, and I literally just smashed T1 maps for a long time. In all of the Breaches that I farmed, I got one of the Realm card, which I was trying to use to farm a portal gem that I could vol into a Vol Breach. But I was not getting the cards, and I played all League in Ruthless, so the changes to the div card drop is not something that I realized. So apparently, last League, due to a technical limitation, Vol Breach is not able to be obtained through corrupting portal gems. Vol Breach now has a chance to drop from killing Breach Lords in areas open from flawless Breach Stones. So, yeah, that's not as easy as it might seem. So it looks like there's a couple other ways you can get it. You can get it from the Void, you can get it from Volatile Power, Vol Gem. And there's also this card called the Emptiness that gives a Vol Breach, but it also, we don't know where it drops. You can get it from the Gambler, Stack Decks, or the Void. So, maybe, like, I can farm some Stack Decks. If I can get my hand on one, then we can maybe try and sacrifice div cards, but that's life force that I would be giving up that is supposed to be used to change oils. Oh yeah, a little bit of a predicament, so I've started like really starting to get set up for the Harbinger Essence farm. I need to pull out all of this Breach stuff and get myself ready. So the plan for that, and I'm not going to flip my gems until I get going in this. I also should mention that I'm running Efficacy and Slow Projectiles as the 5th and 6th links here on my Caustic Arrow. I'm using this unset ring to just level my Despair that goes in place of this Enduring Cry once I can get another curse. So I want a Dodre's ring, ideally. but it's also not the simplest thing to get. If I could get the right unique map, I could add another level to bow gems, or to socket of gems on here, through crafting cannot roll attack mods and exalting this. And then I can recraft the chaos dot multi, so I'll have a +3 bow at that point. Just need to get this quiver replaced. Maybe get a better amulet, better boots. And this the farming character is pretty much done. Ooh, this is cool. Great multi. I do have a 6-link, Glorious Leather, which I could use were I to replace something to go here, but giving up 1700 armor, that's a lot. Defensively, like, unbuffed, 13k armor with flask, 18k with a Evolved Molten Shell that goes up, with totems down that goes up. So, yeah, the armor's pretty solid. And then, yeah, just losing the chest drops me to 8k. It's pretty substantial. Considering I died last time to a fizz hit, not having enough armor, I think I stick with that. Passive tree, I got a jewel socket. We have Panopticon now for the extra totems. I got this skill effect duration. I think I'm about to the point where I just do nothing but spec into life to make sure the character survives. But let's see if I can show you where we're at here. I've got some T11 maps that I need to run. Power charges, possessed boss, monster. That's probably doable. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we can do this. Mesa map, T11. Yeah, bring Searing Exarch. The build is doing pretty well at this point. But I also don't want to farm Harbingers while pushing. So I haven't spec'd into the big Harbinger yet. I haven't spec'd into the double essences for Shrieking. Flesh Compass, cool. Pretty much, if I see a Cassia that splits in multiple ways, I normally just, like, abandon it. This one's not the worst. Toxic Rain Totems generally do a good job with these, but the more spread out stuff gets, you can't really target single locations as well. And then the Vol Caustic Arrow helps a lot with these, but you gotta hit the right angle on them. Made it through Volbreed, or the Blight though. And it's good. High tier oils? No. The final plan is to anoint Whispers of Doom, so I need to get gold oils, which is why I want to use Harvest to try and change oils into gold oils if possible. The castle damage taken, Molten Shell, is huge. It works so well. Yeah, and even up here in the T11 map, I can pretty much just clear with the Caustic Arrow. It's only when something gets super tough that I'd even need to think about dropping Toxic Rain Totems, magic packs, rare enemies. Otherwise pretty tame. Tasted Haste Aura Wolf. Oh, with some cold degen. This is probably going to be a harder fight than the boss fight. So he's got cold exposure and a frost bomb, really hurting me on cold res. And he's really fast with cold degen. I probably don't fight this guy. That right there is why I don't want to farm my essences and harbingers while I'm pushing up in these high-tier maps. Because they can do some significant damage. Oh, nice. A defense. Getting the defense shrine is amazing because that just like further boosts my armor and evasion. It's got me up to 24k armor. 28, 38k armor, 39 with flasks. Insane. Blasphemer's Grip. Yay! It means I get Temp Chains and Enfeeble during this fight. This one's gonna take a minute. One bad thing about increasing the skill effect duration is it increases the soul gain prevention time on my Vol Caustic Arrow and the Vol Molten Shell. Which I don't use the Vol Molten Shell often. The regular Molten Shell generally does enough. But it also is so much damage if you can keep whatever you're fighting standing in it. The Vol Caustic Arrow, so good. And another Vol Caustic Arrow. Oh wow. Actually ran out of energy shield there for a second. That's a first. Alright, Mr. Oak. I need you to die now. Oh, come on with your enduring cry. There we go. Polaric Invitation. I don't know that I touched that. No, we're gonna leave that. Oh, that... Wait a minute, this is the dog. It jumped up here? Okay, well, you're getting some Vol Caustic Arrows now, buddy. The dog actually leaped up the ledge. This is so not worth the effort to fight. Degen. Fight the totems, please. Got him! Well, there we go. 43% more monster life. 30% less damage. Red map down. I still don't have the Divine Vessel for it, but once I get it, I really want to capture Garrulous Will Thief so I can completely get rid of life regeneration on enemies. Atlas skill point. I don't know how I get the refunds. I need like 20 refund points. Alright, so now it's time I flip these gems. Avoid manipulation. Not the Withering Touch. Oh, the Ballista Totem and multiple totems. That's a lot of proj speed. Or a lot of totem placement speed. Blink Arrow projectile speed. We'll flip that one. Enduring Cries skill effect duration. Don't know if that really helps. The auras don't. I'm actually not going to Vol the Grace. I don't want to Vol Grace. Okay, not a level 21 determination. Only 7? Oh, I only have 7 GCPs. So now these are all going to be 20% quality. Good. Alright, yeah, 40% totem placement speed's going to be good. I can get these totems down a lot more. Yeah. Good stuff. Now I gotta level these gems back up, so it's back to lower tier maps for me. Wanted to give you an update on how things are going. essences are stacking up. Still need to get into the actual like Harbinger stuff before I can start getting ancient orbs. Oh, on that note though, when I was leveling the character, I dropped a pair of gloves on the beacon. And so I have a level 51 pair of gloves. So this is going to be my target for ancient orbs to try and get the Volker's Guidance. I might dip into Heist to take a chance and see if I can get some stack decks and div cards, but as well to try and see if there's anything in these gym blueprints worth having. And since I do have a raider, I can get in and out of a heist real quick. Getting out of a heist doesn't really bother me as much because I have the permanent phasing, but I might do that as well. But anyways, that is all I've got for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.